What is going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice. Guys, with the fourth round pick, the Indianapolis Colts traded back from 117 to 127. And with that 127th pick, the Indianapolis Colts selected Jalen Travis, a tackle from Iowa State. Definitely, again, a name that we had not heard a lot of going into today. But we look at this, and there's a lot of things to be kind of impressed about, and we're going to hop into this and even talk a little bit about what this could potentially mean for the Indianapolis Colts offensive line going forward into this season. But let's talk first about Jalen Travis. So, first things first, 6'7" and 3/4.
6'8".
So 335 pounds. This is a massive human being, guys. Almost 35-inch arms, which would put him as one of the longest arms in the NFL, and at 10.5-inch hands. So this guy has a massive frame, Cody. This is a massive framed guy, but don't let the size fool you. This guy had an 87 athleticism score at the combine, which ranked third amongst the tackles that participated in the combine. He had a 5.14 40-yard dash, a 1.8 10-yard split. He had a 35-inch vertical, a 9'4" broad jump, and also had 26 bench press reps. So he has the strength and he has the explosiveness to match with it. So, Cody, I mean, you look at this. This is a guy that's got the size, but he's got explosion to go along with it.
Yeah, a rare combination of both, right? Because usually when you're a guy that's 6'7", 6'8", 340, you lack something there in the athleticism standpoint. But when looking at Jordan Travis, I mean, from all metrics here, pretty much the only thing that he is not really good or elite in is the agility, right? And he's still, he's that big. He's that big, Jalen's, but he's also very athletic. He's got a huge explosion rate. Speed's really good for his size. So, I mean, you look at him, he projects there at that right tackle position, competing right away with Blake Freeland for right tackle, for the swing tackle.
Yeah.
And I just think you look at that and you say, man, if you can tap into that and just continue to help him refine himself, I mean, all the traits are there.
Yeah.
Like the size is obviously there, the speed's there, the explosion's there. So if you're the Indianapolis Colts, you traded back 10 picks, you acquired another 6th-round pick, and you still got a tackle that you really feel like can help you out in the immediate in terms of a swing tackle, right?
Yeah.
So that's definitely important to have if you're the Indianapolis Colts. And I'm sure we'll talk about it in a little bit. That maybe gives some more clarity on how the Colts view Matt Gonsalves in the future at right guard.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're looking at him just purely as a prospect, he's definitely a kid that has a lot of traits you look for. And I mean, heck, we've seen it, Derek, with the Indianapolis Colts drafting offensive linemen round 3, round 4. We see it all the time. The Colts able to find some guys. I mean, heck, Tanner Bortolini a year ago, right?
Yep.
Very athletic guy.
Mm-hmm.
The Colts found there in round 4. So, yeah, I love the fact that they're betting on these guys and their athletic traits and betting, on some of the coaching staff to be able to develop these guys. I mean, we've seen the way the Colts have been able to develop these type of athletic guys in the past. So, yeah, I'm excited for Jalen Travis, what he can bring in the immediate competing for right tackle. I mean, he'd be massive if you moved him to guard. But
yeah, he's too big. He's just too big to be a guard. You don't want to have these 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" guys in the middle because it's just so much harder, even for quarterbacks like Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones, who are 6'5". It's still very hard to be able to get over when your offensive linemen are still way taller than you. So it does make it a little harder there. But as you said, Jalen Travis could very well compete to beat out Blake Freeland as the primary swing tackle here. It's just a rare combination of size and speed. When you have 35-inch arms and you're that big, I mean, Cody, there's no getting around someone like this. You can't get past Jalen Travis. You would have to pray that your move was good enough to be able to get around him. But even if it wasn't, you would then have to try to find a way to go through this guy. And if for as long as he is and was able to still bench press 26 reps, that's really good. I mean, that is very big grown man strength. So obviously a lot of teams looking at this guy certainly is not the finest tuned prospect. Obviously the size, it's very big. So it obviously kind of makes it a little bit more difficult in some areas. Could very well be a little bit better. But as you told me before this, that he had a 85 pass pro rating amongst PFF. So, pretty solid. It could be a lot. It could be better, but that is still pretty solid in given terms of what he was. But yeah, I mean, this is certainly a guy that, we were wondering when the Indianapolis Colts were going to take offensive line depth. Were they going to take somebody at tackle? Were they going to take somebody on the interior? Who knew?
Yep.
But we finally see that come down. And you're right. I mean, we'll have a video on this at another time, but, we're wondering when that first offensive lineman gets taken, and will it make an indication that Matt Gonsalves likely gets moved to right guard instead of staying at right tackle?
Yeah. I think that pretty much sends a signal the Colts like Matt Gonsalves at right guard. I mean, I would think that would be the move here for the Indianapolis Colts. Again, they still could draft a guard, a little bit later. Like, I'm not going to completely write that off the table, but I mean, we talk about all the time. It's so much harder to find tackles, isn't it? It's so much harder to find guys that can play the swing tackle position. I mean, we knew, like, with losing, a guy like Will Fries, like, what's that going to do for your offensive line? Where are you going to, have to help in the draft? And so, drafting a guy here with Jordan Travis, I mean, now the third JT you have on your roster, which is kind of funny. So, yeah, I mean, I like betting on the traits. I like the Colts odds from what we've seen with their recent developments of different guys, right? I mean, heck, we saw even back in 2022, taking a guy like Bernard Ryman, a very athletically gifted guy. Now, of course, Jordan Travis won't have to worry about putting on weight. That's not his concern. Getting stronger, it's some different concerns here. But yeah, overall, man, I think it's a good selection here for the Indianapolis Colts to get in their swing tackle. And now you feel a lot better about the depth of that group because, I mean, Derek, you have now multiple guys that can play on the interior, and now you have, multiple guys who can compete for that swing tackle position. So I'm totally good with it, to be honest with you, here for the Indianapolis Colts and everything like that. So yeah, guys, let us know your thoughts here on Jordan Travis, the Colts' first pick here of day 3, round number 4, pick 127. Let us know your thoughts on this pick on Travis as a player in the comments down below. I will just say this dude's a freak physically, and we'll see if the Colts can get the best out of him. But that'll do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. The Colts still have 4 more picks today, so you guys definitely want to continue to tune in for that. But again, guys, that'll do it for this one. Thank you so much, and as always, go Colts.